You need up to 300K in business funding to invest in better systems, hire more employees, or keep cash reserves. We will help you qualify for up to 300K of business funding in the next 90 days or less with our team of funding professionals who will do all the hard work for you and all the funding you need to scale ads, implement better systems, and keep cash reserves. And we will make sure that you get the best rates, get it done fast, and qualify for all the funding you need without hurting your credit. Okay, this is not another complicated funding process, not another high risk or high interest loan or something that's going to ruin your credit. Those services do not work for consultants and agency owners, and let me explain why. Your credit took a hit, you didn't get approved, you're more confused than ever, and it feels like you wasted all this time and money. Banking itself is very confusing, and their requirements can be strict and feel very random. The entire process can take a lot of time and make it with just one mistake can ruin your chances of getting approved. But you know that getting access to extra capital right now is very important to hit the next level. You need it to acquire better systems and become more profitable, but you don't have the time to study the banks and learn the entire process. You don't know where to apply to get the best rates. You don't know what to say on the application to get the best results. You don't have any bigger contacts to make this easier and faster. And ultimately, you don't want to waste time or waste money doing this wrong. You need a funding solution for consultants and agency owners that will get this done now without wasting your time, without all the headache, and without making the mistakes. And you need this now because a lack of capital leads to stagnation in the business, failed partnerships, high employee churn, using all cash reserves, leaving you with no profit, or selling for high interest loans or merchant cash advances. But the truth is this: the banks want to lend money to you. Lending money is how they're going to make the money. But if this is the case, why does it seem so difficult? Today, the banks get so many different applications, it would be impossible for them to mainly review all of them. So they use computing and AI to evaluate all of them. And this is actually a good thing, but only if you check all their boxes and apply knowing what they're actually looking for. And if you do, the backend system instantly approves you and you get all the funding that you could possibly need. It's like having a test at school, but you're giving all the answers beforehand and you can take them without and you can take them with you to the exam, effectively making it impossible to fail. And you know exactly what to do to get the results that you want. So if any consultant or agency owner knew the exact checkbox requirements or application answers, they could get funding every single time. I've been in the industry since 2022, helping agency owners and consultants get approved for bank financing. And after working with hundreds of clients and getting my clients over 1 million and millions of dollars in funding, we mastered the funding process so we know exactly what to do so any agency owner or consultant get massive funding. Okay, we call this the Capital X formula. It's a one of a kind funding strategy built specifically for agency owners and consultants to help you qualify for 50K to 300K of funding faster, easily, and most importantly, predictably. The right type of funding that can help you scale and become way more profitable. And we can get you the funding even if you just recently started your business, you don't make big revenue yet, or you don't even have perfect credit, which means the Capital X funding formula can turn anyone into the perfect candidate. So you can qualify for 50K to 300K in just weeks without hurting your personal credit, without long delays or insane doc requests, for the best terms at 0% or low interest with the support of bankers and credit experts. Now, who is this guy? I qualified for 200K plus in funding from 22 to 24 to launch my consulting offer. I started my credit business in 2022. I invented a litigation credit for system and I funded my clients over 1 million plus. And I came across this exact system in 2024 when I desperately needed capital. I dropped out of college to start my business and I leveraged my credit to access mentorship. And everything was going great, except I was just a one man army. And it left me very stressed out and I was losing partnerships because I couldn't fulfill everybody. And I got a lot of great results and I got some traction, but all my time was going to my business and I was using maxed out personal credit cards. I felt completely stuck and I needed to access more capital and escape this one man army job. And I needed capital for my business so we can finally scale and free up my time. I needed over $100,000 of good funding, but my credit wasn't perfect. My score was actually around 600. The business was new and wasn't making any big revenue yet. I didn't have any instructions or information on where to apply, how to apply, and what I need, what to say, all that good stuff. So I committed to finding the solution. And after speaking with lawyers, credit experts, and over 30 plus bankers, I finally found it. It allowed me to fix my credit and qualify for 150K of 0% interest business funding at 24 years old with a consulting business. And I was able to refinance all the debts, acquire better systems, hire a team, and finally break out the one man army cycle. And now it's worked for hundreds of my clients. Okay, this is how we do. We fix credit and we help them become the perfect borrower. And we also fix information that most people ignore. So if you ever try applying for business funding and it says business unverifiable, you're probably missing out on a lot of things. And this is exactly what we do for our clients. And I even had to do this myself. And because of that, we've helped qualify for over 1 million plus of funding. My mission is to help you become the perfect borrower for the banks and help you with the application process so you can easily, quickly, and predictably get the funding that you need. without hurting your personal credit, without insane doc requests, and without wasting time. So, how are you able to get such great results every time for consultants and agency owners? I get this question asked me all the time. Let's talk about it. The Capital X formula relies on three components. Number one, the Cinderella profile. Okay, first, we're going to review your business and your credit profile and determine the necessary steps to turn you to the bank's dream client. Funding is actually very predictable when you know exactly what the banks want to see. We basically reverse engineer what they want to see. It's simple. We analyze your report and your business, and we build a custom roadmap. And to help you optimize to become the perfect borrower faster and easier, all personalized to you, your credit, and your business. So you can see some results. We had a client get some collections removed fast. This client we got some 15 plus inquiries removed. They were pretty shocked. And also those secondary bureaus I was talking about, the information that people miss. Check systems and early warnings. The banks are checking this stuff. We got those cleaned up for our clients. We also had another client, my guy Ryan. Shout out to my guy Ryan. He ended up getting 5 accounts removed in 3 weeks, and he got over 6 figures in funding and 0% funding to scale his consulting business. Okay. Next, it's called the accelerated funding. Then we're going to leverage your new perfect profile and begin your funding applications. And based on your specific credit profile and business setup, we create a custom capital funding sequence. A customized plan will we will help find the best offers from the top banks and at the best terms, and then introduce you to our business bankers, aka relationship managers, so they can submit applications directly to the underwriters. This helps us get easier approvals and higher limits. So instead of submitting an application online just like everybody else and hoping the algorithm likes you, a relationship manager will represent you and your business. The relationship manager will communicate with the lending team, follow up on the application so it goes faster, and ask for limit increases once approved so you get even more funding. It's like going to the most exclusive clubs in town with the longest lines, but you know all the owners and it lets you through the VIP entrance. And for every application, okay, you will have you prepared for them so you know exactly what to apply for, what to say on the applications, and what to do if you get approved, denied, or if it's just pending. So because of that, that's how we're able to get a client. We got a client 70K approval. This client went from maxed out credit cards to over 100K in funding. This client went from unbankable to just 50K. Shout out to my guy Joshua. We got this done in 23 days. Another client, they were unbankable to just 100K very fast. Okay. Thirdly, and lastly, we will help you maximize your new business funding so you get the most out of it. We call this credit maximization. We will literally help you turn credit into cash, turn business into points into free travel, balance transfer debt so it stays 0% interest for years, and clear your credit so your store stays high even after the funding. And for the best tips and hacks that can benefit consultants and agency owners, but all of this so that you can predictably, easily, and quickly qualify for up to 300K of funding for your business. So you could do all this on your own, but do you have the time to test and figure it out on your own? Okay, ask yourself that question. How many hours would you waste or months being stuck without the funding? Ask yourself, what if you make mistakes that hurt your credit and it lasts for years? Instead, what if we just gave you the entire strategy once and then it works together one on one to implement this? You get the knowledge, strategies, hacks, contacts that we have been putting together for the last 3 years instantly. And you get to qualify for up to 300K of funding predictably within just weeks of getting started. The same process that helped me refinance my high debt, my high interest debt, and finally scale my business is the same process that works for the same people. Okay, look at all these results. It's the same process that worked. And for so many others, okay, the same process, this stuff works as a system. I will work with you one on one and give you the entire strategy so you become the perfect borrower and qualify for 300K plus of funding, paving the way for you to have all the working capital you need to scale your ads, expand your team, and improve your systems so that you can grow way faster. Inside, okay, once you join inside, you're going to get this. You're going to get an onboarding call with a custom funding roadmap based on your profile. Second, you're going to get a client portal with custom steps, tips, and resources. Thirdly, you're going to get detailed instructions with text, audio, and video. Next, you're going to get letter templates and dispute scripts for credit optimization. Fifth, you're going to get discounted business services for LLC, email, website, etc., all that good stuff. And sixth, okay, you're going to get instructions to build and strengthen your business credit profile. Next, you're also going to get the exclusive underwriting checklist and you're going to get exclusive banker contacts at all the major banks so that we can push these applications through and get higher limits. You're going to get the latest insider industry updates for all lending changes. Okay. That's why if you try doing it yourself, you got to understand that the banks are always changing data points like every month, dang near every 2 or 3 weeks. So the information that you've seen from somebody else on YouTube or something a month or two ago, that information probably doesn't work. You're going to get that with us, the latest industry updates. Next, you're going to get the latest application data points for the best funding results. You're going to get a private one-on-one Slack channel access with me 24/7. And why are we so confident that's going to work for you? We guarantee you to qualify for a minimum 50K in funding in 90 days, or we work with you one-on-one until you do. And You also get expedited inquiry removal. So we can remove expedient inquiries in just 48 hours. This stuff works. We're going to remove Equifax and TransUnion inquiries in under 2 weeks. Okay, that's a $300 plus value. Next, you're going to get the credit to cash hack, where we're going to convert any credit card into cash in the bank without paying any cash advance fees or high interest. That's a $500 plus value. Next, you're going to get accelerated credit period. This is one of my favorites. It's going to be an exclusive credit period strategy where it can remove any collection, late payment, or charge off within just 2 to 4 weeks. And we have so many results that proves this. It's a system. Okay, this will massively speed up your funding process by speeding up your credit period so that you have perfect credit for funding. That's over $3,000. That's over a $3,000 value. Next, I'm also going to give you the travel hacker cheat code. It's going to be a point conversion guide so you learn how to travel for free, a CEO status course, free perks with your credit cards, and you can use your credit cards to travel like a CEO for just cents on the dollars. Okay, that's over a 4K value. I've even done this myself. So, if you want to become the perfect borrower, qualify for massive funding quickly, and all the credit hacks that go with it, I want you to book a call down below. We'll review your current profile, identify the custom funding roadmap, and outline your capital sequence plan so you know exactly what to do to get the funding in 90 days. No risk for you. The only risk you have is just doing nothing. So if you want access to our entire Capital X funding formula, you want the expedited inquiry removal, credit to cash hack, accelerated credit repair, travel hacker cheat code, and more, and you want to get these results. Okay, look at all these results. You want to get all these results. And you like the fact that we guarantee that you will qualify for funding or we keep working together one on one until you do. I want you to go in and book a call below.